Welcome back to Nino Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. When I go to continue, when I'll click on continue, you see some more save files. And I know I wrote underneath the second part I didn't want to re-record it because I wanted it to be my genuine first impression of the game and not me acting like I haven't played it. So yeah, well, you can hear it in my voice, I believe. I am quite sick, and yesterday there was a lot of background noise. I had to blow my nose like every 3 seconds. I was sneezing a lot, I was coughing a lot. It was a mess, a total utter mess. So I decided, alright, give it some time, maybe your nose calms down a bit. And yeah, it did happen. I will probably have to blow my nose sometime during the recording and I will cut it out, but I don't have to do it as often as yesterday. And so yeah, that is why there is some story bit I have played already, and I will try to recreate my reactions, although they weren't as I don't know. There wasn't anything amazing happening, so yeah. Let's just get into this. I know I tried to remember what happened in the last part. Told you about Nella's death. In the end, yeah. Right, let's get into this. Let's find the save point. I have to start from, no. There. A king without a country, yeah. That's it. And yes, Merry Christmas! It is the 24th. Germans celebrate on the 24th of December, so Merry Christmas everybody. For those of you that celebrate on the 25th, regardless, Merry Christmas. I don't know when this video comes up, so where did I have to go? Right, up there. Let's go to Roland.
Well now.
So, I really am in another world. There's no Ding Dong Dell where I'm from, and no view like this either.
Gosh.
What's it like where you're from? I guess it's ahead of this world in some ways, and behind in others. Nella used to tell me a story, you know, when I was little. It was about another world. One very closely connected to our own. I always imagined it was just a fairy tale, but I suppose there must have been some truth to it after all. So I got lost between these two worlds and wound up here. Does that mean there's no way home? What did you do there, in your world? I was a king. And this is the part where I went crazy about how a president is not a king. I will still stand to that point, a president is not a king. But seeing some examples, sure, they can act like monarchs. But most of the time, they have very little in common. Discuss down in the comments. I'm curious to know your opinions on that.
Kuni!
What? Well, president, it's kind of the same thing. It's not. Which means I have a little experience when it comes to running a country. That is true.
Oh.
Really? Then perhaps you might be kind enough to share some of it with me? Things may not be quite the same here as in your world, but still. What exactly are you planning? A quiet life in the mountains might not be such a bad idea, you know.
Not exactly.
No, I've made up my mind.
I'm going to keep my promise to Nella. I'm going to build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
You are, huh? Good for you. I've made my mind up too. I'm staying here, in this world. With you, Evan.
Yay, you are?
And thus, young Evan, though heavy of heart, resolved to honor the dying wish of his dearest friend by becoming a king once more. And Roland, sensing something special in his youthful companion, decided to join him on his journey.
Thank you, narrator. Steve. Yes, I want to override slot 5. Yay, I used less time to do so this time around.
Chapter 2. The Kingdom to Come.
If I'm to become a king again, I need to convince a kingmaker to help me. Help us. A kingmaker. Yes, a monarch must have the power to serve his people. A kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great power. By bending one to his will, a king proves that he is worthy to lead his nation.
Huh.
So it's a mark of authority.
Yes.
Yes, but not just that. It's also a guardian. In times of need, it can come to the nation's aid. A single kingmaker has the strength of an entire army. Is that so? I'm guessing they're pretty big. Oh yes, some are the size of a castle.
Well now.
You don't say, and you mean to tame one of these things? Wait a minute, you were a king until just recently, right? Sorry. We came to the point where I discovered that Roland does not have a nose in this scene. Well, at least not when the head isn't that turned in that direction. I don't know why you can't see it. It's probably some error. But yeah. Roland without a nose. Noses are overrated, I guess. Shouldn't you have one of these kingmakers already?
Not exactly.
Well, my father only died a month ago, you see. We hadn't quite got around to that part yet. So, I was never a true king, not really. If the ceremony had gone ahead as planned, I would have my kingmaker by now, but of course it didn't. I wonder what's happening with your kingmaker now that you're out of the picture. Good question. Oh, I don't know. Shut up, phone. Well, I do know. I saw the cutscene already. I still can't believe it. They're sentient beings. Why would it accept an usurper on the throne? Unless it's bound to who owns that. So, I don't know.
Oh
broken heart, Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, has recognized me as the rightful ruler of this realm. I stand before you, your new king!
No! Shortly lives the king. I see, so in all likelihood Mausinger has taken control of your kingmaker already. Yes, which means I'll have to find a new one, a new kingmaker for our new kingdom. And where do we find one exactly? There can't be too many of these things. I think we might have a chance of meeting one if we visit the King's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon.
Huh?
The King's Cradle. It's a holy place where a kingmaker is enshrined. Every kingdom has one. So, if a kingmaker happened to be at loose ends, we could visit them at their King's Cradle and try to convince them to sign up with us. Exactly. And if the stories were true, there is a kingmaker in the place I mentioned, which was yet to be claimed. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright. One moment. Yep, we've unlocked Evan's essentials. Now we can fight with Evan. Yay. Now I can fight beside you, Roland. Well, alright, but take it easy to begin with, okay? Yeah, I know. I don't know if I like being a little child. Party. Switch these two. Yay! Now I can be Roland. No, I can't be Roland. I wanna be Roland. He's the leader, so why can't I walk around as Roland? Come on. Why? Alright, cutscene. Look, a trapdoor.
Huh?
A what? A trapdoor. They are found where the energy of the land is especially strong, mostly near landmarks. If you touch it, it will sort of remember you, and that means you can return to it whenever you like. Not everyone can use them though. You need to know a certain spell called Travel. Luckily, Nella taught it to me. So you're telling me you know how to teleport? How come you didn't use this spell of yours to get out of the castle? Well, as I said, you need to have visited this trapdoor in order to travel back to it. And well, I've never really spent much time outside the castle until now. In fact, this is the first trapdoor I've ever seen.
Huh.
Oh, of course. Well, let's visit as many as we can from now on. These things are sure to come in handy.
Yes.
Yes, let's. Shall we begin by having this one remember us? Sure thing, let us move in there and press A. Yay! I won't read that again. I know how to use it, I guess. Do I want to save? Do I want the save? No. Yeah, I don't want it. I do want it. I don't want to go through these cutscenes again. Yeah, I've lost so much HP in these few moments. Sure did. Don't blame me. I was a bad fighter. So yeah, we are getting to the point I've decided to cut the recording. quite sure this is the music of the first Kuni overworld theme, whatever you might want to call it.
Come on!
Oh yes, I figured out how to use my gun again last time around, because we'll fight an airborne creature pretty soon. I know that's a spoiler, kind of, but it's not really, since it'll happen in this part in the next few minutes. And I do not consider this a spoiler. And no, it's not that dragon over there. Choppy old cloak. Let's see. Equipment and skills. No. Items. Old cloak. How do I... It should be equipment. Oh, I'm stupid. Alright, I'm stupid. Don't have anything. No. Alright. Thank you. Thank you anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to fight everything again. Last time I pretty much fought everything in my way.
Careful, everyone!
Everyone? We had 2 people. Just die already. Thank you. What did I actually talk about? I'm trying to remember what I talked about while walking around in this overworld. It wasn't anything important. I guess it was something about giving me things to talk about. Oh yes, I decided to talk about Christmas and how I never really had a real Christmassy Christmas, because my whole family isn't very religious. I haven't gotten any presents in years.
I'll do my best!
Tell me your experiences with Christmas, if you want, down in the comments. I would love to hear them. Where is it? Just fine. Just because I see all these Christmas movies, I watch them, and I feel it's a bit much most of the time.
What's going on here?
Oh, what did I ever do to you, I ask? Oh, my pretty
That's the
goodness.
airborne creature.
Oh, you rotten devil of a thing, you!
Evan, come on.
I'll skip
Come
that
on!
because it pretty much tells me I can attack while jumping to hit it if it's in the air.
Ah! It's coming back! Gosh! What in the...
Oi, you two! You can and see my little lovelies, can't you? Why not have them lend you a hand?
That voice acting was over the top. Alright, I'll skip that as well. Because it basically tells me that some of these can give me extra powers.
Excuse me?
And others just boost elements, attacks, and stuff
Oh
like
my.
that. Oh my, that was a close one and no mistake. I don't know what I'd have done if you two lovely boys hadn't come over, come wandering by. I'm Martha, by the way, Auntie Martha to those I take a shine to, and I'm pleased to say I've taken a shine to you. Come on then, we're going to my house. I must give you a little something to say thank you. Over the top acting gets over the top voice acting. I'm sorry.
Righto.
Here we are. It's not much, but it's home and you come. Well, we were, I don't know, 10 meters away when the cutscene started, and now we're 5 meters away. Alright. There's another dragon over there. How many dragons are there? And another cutscene, I'm sorry. I don't get to talk about my topic of Christmas.
No, get the plate. Pass it gently. Yes. Good. Gentle. Dear, pass another one now. Thanks ever so much.
You two really did save my bacon back there. I never expected to see a wyvern so close to home. Honestly, a girl can't even go out picking herbs in peace these days. So these little creatures of yours, are they monsters?
Oi!
Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. No, they are not. They're, well, they're more phenomena than anything, I suppose. Phenomena? That's right, dear. There's the wind, isn't there? And fire and rain and such like. They're all natural phenomena. And when those phenomena decide to grow heads and legs and start running around being adorable, they become higgledies. So, where are you off to when you got waylaid? Helping out old Martha anyway. We don't often get visitors around these parts. We were on our way to the King's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon. No, really? Just the two of you going into that den of despicable sky pirates?
Huh?
Sky pirates. We have to.
Well, now.
Have to, dear. Absolutely, positively have to. Positively. Absolutely, positively, yes. No. Well, in that case, you'd better take some of my little lovelies with you. Really? Hickle pickle. You really don't mind?
Certainly.
It's the least I can do. You've shown me that you'll treat them kindly, and best of all, that you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Martha. I'll feel a lot better with these guys backing us up. Oh, wonderful. And if you ever have any questions about them, you just come and ask me. You hear? Sure? Runcible, the Righteous, has decided to join you on your adventures. Alright, thank you, Runcible, the Righteous. And I guess I can collect them all. Managing your higgledies. Higgledies can be selected and their parameters checked via the party menu. Well, let's do that, shall we? An in-depth look at higgledies. This is where I left off last time. Higgledies have two basic parameters: feistiness, attack power, and hardiness, defense. The feistier, the more damage they'll do, and the hardier, the less they'll take. Isn't it the more they take? Oh yeah, no, less damage. Yeah, alright, yeah. These two parameters will increase as they level up, but this doesn't happen by winning battles. You'll need to build a certain special faculty in your kingdom instead. Sure thing. I remember part of the first game where you had to level them up by giving them snacks, basically. Like in Pokemon, the lovely Pokemon thingy. I can't remember, where you have to pet it and play games with it so it grows fond of you. Stuff like that. Yes, especially okay. Higgledies also have specific personalities that need to be taken into account. If you have a shy Higgledy in your party, you might need an aggressive one to help balance them out. Another thing to bear in mind is your Higgledy skills. From the one they perform automatically to the ones you can trigger yourself to certain awakening specific abilities. These will be triggered when a party member enters the special state known as awakening, which you'll learn more about later on. Well, thank you for teasing that. You can take a detailed look through all your Higgledy skills and abilities by cycling through the pages with a Y button. Okay, with a yellow button for me, because mine are labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in color. When picking Higgledies, you will also need to bear in mind the cost of adding them to your party. Each Higgledy costs a set of number of points to add, and you can't exceed 10. Cost 1. Well, that's great. What do you have? You're shy, and you have Scrap, there, Higgledy Boom, and Sonic Tonic. Whatever. Scrap imparts a slight boost to the power of regular attacks. There restores a small amount of HP to an ally. Higgledy Boom cannon is brought onto the battlefield and used to blast the enemy. Alright. Sonic Tonic boosts the chance of the player emitting shockwaves when awakened. Okay, sounds interesting. Can I do anything here? Higgle pickle. Sure. I do not want to talk to everybody here, so bye, guys. Was nice, Auntie Martha. Oh, and of course, there it is, a trapdoor. Where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? There. So basically, continue walking this path. Basically, continue walking a path that is on the other side of this. Yeah. Level 10? No way in hell am I going to fight this one. What level am I? Level 5, yeah. Oh, they're so cute. You did well. Something. I want to try fighting it, but I know I will get my ass kicked. Won't I? We'll see.
You ready for this?
Give me the level 10. Seriously, that's it? Oh yeah, now that we're here again on the overworld, I can talk about what I wanted to talk about. Christmas! So yeah,
Say,
I hope you don't mind me asking, but what? Oh, I don't mind at all. Yes, they're real. I'm half Grimalkin, you see. Ah, those ears. Interesting, you don't get many cat-eared people in my kingdom. Kingdom? Come on over here. Your experiences with Christmas.
watch your back.
I don't know. Do you celebrate it? Like at all? If not, why? If you want to tell me, of course. You don't have to. Yeah, stuff like that. When I think back, as a kid, I did believe for, I don't know, maybe until I was 5 or so, in Santa Claus and the likes.
Here goes nothing.
Coming to give me presents, because I still got presents then, but my brother basically spoiled it for me. Oh no, no. Actually, did my parents ever tell? No, I don't think they ever told me there is... What was that? Oh, I could have used the special skill. And there is someone else giving us presents. I'm not sure. I don't think I ever really believed it. But I could be wrong. I don't have strong memories of my childhood.
Here goes nothing.
I have some really, really strange ones. But none that really matter to anyone or anything. When I think about a friend of mine, he remembers like almost everything we did or what happened to us, and then I'm like, yeah, sure, that's what happened. And I'm like, no, I remember nothing of that. But yeah.
Watch your backs.
My memory basically starts after I finish Runcible. For those of you not knowledgeable about the German schooling system, don't mind it. Don't look it up. It's a mess. I'll just say it's the first school you go to after kindergarten. In kindergarten you I'll wait here to talk. You basically just, I don't know, you're just there to get some social skills. Don't learn any basic numbers or anything. It changed a little of recent years, but well, when I was in kindergarten, it wasn't like that. And then there's Grundschule, where you learn everything you need. And from Grundschule you can decide, or could decide, between 3 different schools. Gymnasium, Realschule and Hauptschule. Hauptschule being for basically the worst students and gymnasium for the best. I went to gymnasium. And yeah, that's it. You stay there for 8 years. Or 9 years it was. Right. At the beginning of the switch to 8 years. When I went to the gymnasium. And yeah, Realschule is for 7? 6? No, actually. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 6 years. And you can go on to the gymnasium if you want. And Hauptschule you're basically stuck with. If you get there, go there. That's quite sad. Well, it changed since they decided to abolish. That's the word, right? Yeah, Hauptschule. And fuse it with Realschule. And I'm not sure if that was a wise decision, but I never went to either of these schools, so I don't know. If there are any Germans out there that went to Realschule or Hauptschule, you can totally tell me if you think it was a good idea. So we have to make it through this valley to reach the King's Cradle, huh? Yes, and that's not the only challenge we face. The King's Cradle is at the other end of Cloudquall Canyon, on an island near the Heartlands. So we'll need to find a boat too. I'm afraid so. But we must worry about that later. First, we need to make it through the valley. Oh, it's walking with us. It's so cute. That music is nice. Is there a shop? Alright, let's save, and I guess I'll end the part here. I'm not sure. Let's see. I can't see how many minutes I already recorded, so yeah, I think it would be a wise decision to end the part here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, leave your thoughts about Christmas, and if you're German, about the German schooling system down in the comments below. If you're not and want to talk about your schooling systems, do so as well. I hope to see you soon. I said that already, I guess. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and someone to celebrate it with.